Should be good to go now. I think I had something clicked off, but should be good now. Yeah, MLB for Monday. Just gonna hop right into it. Royals, Twins, playing Brady Singer under 17 and a half outs. His last 10 games, believe it's been, maybe it was 11 games this year. Let me just look. Um, yep, his 10 games this year on the road. He's gone over 6 innings or over 17 and a half outs, and two of his last three. Other than that, he's under this number, 2 of 8. And the two he went over was Colorado and the White Sox. So I mean, congrats on that. The Rockies had 8 base runners on, and they only got one across on him. So I mean, eight runners, couldn't find that one hit to bring in more guys and put some pressure on him. Kept him out there, but the Twins have been playing a lot better, and excuse me, it's a divisional game. They're both fighting for a wild card spot here, and I think if Brady Singer gets into a little bit of trouble here, they're not going to let this game spiral out of control. They're going to want to keep it within arm's length. So if he does get into some trouble, I think they're going to pull him. And on the road, he's just at the Dodgers. That's right, he went over. So 3 times this year he's gone over. But if we look at versus AL Central opponents, he's gone over dating back to 2022. Versus AL Central, going back to 2022, he's only gone over this number, I think, twice also. Yep, twice. So, and against the White Sox. So I'm not too worried about that. The Royals, like I said, fighting for a wild card spot. I think if it gets starts to get hairy, I think they could start getting the bullpen going and pull Singer out before 6 innings here. He just doesn't have much luck on the road compared to at home. He's much better. So I like his under outs here today, and that's where I'm going for this game. Next one here, Yankees massive favorites against the White Sox, to nobody's surprise. I am going to play Luis Gil to record the win at -148. He's gotten excuse me, a win in 3 of his last 4 outings. Kyle Busch, his last game, played at Oakland. He got into trouble instantly. Granted, it was his debut, but if they found a hit in that first inning there with the bases loaded, he probably gets yanked right then and there. He went 4 innings, gave up 3 earned. His Bush's earned runs are juiced way over at like -230 for over 2.5 here. Gil's juiced under for everything, hits, walks, everything but his earned run, over 1.5, -150. I'm not too worried about it. I know the White Sox gave a scare to the Cubs the other day, but Cubs had base runners on. They just couldn't get that hit to really steal that win. He really should have walked away with the win there. They just didn't find anything until later when the bullpen came in. But you're going to give me this Yankees team versus a guy making his second start. He was shaky versus Oakland. Now getting these big bats of New York in town, I think they can easily get to him. And, if they somehow only lead by 1 after Gil exits, the bullpen's more than likely going to be in already. For the White Sox, I doubt Bush goes 5 innings in this one. So they'll get a ton of looks at the bullpen, which we all know is disastrous. So -148, I'll play the win there. I didn't want to pay -170 to win by 2, or the team total was 5.5. I debated playing over, but I just decided on the record the win here. I mean, Gil's been fine lately. Outside of I think he had like a Boston series, he gave up 3. Other than that, it's been 1 earned or 0 for about a month and a half, 2 months now. So he's been good after his little shaky stretch he had there. So I like Gil to get the dub here. I think the Yankees smash them. An alternate run line -2.5 might not even be terrible, but it was I think -120, 115 when I saw it. So I'm just gonna stick with the Gil record the win here, and they get it done against the White Sox today. Dodgers Brewers. I played Brewers money line in this one. We we've all seen Clayton Kershaw. He just doesn't have it anymore. He's given up a lot of hard contact, a lot of contact. Brewers offense has been rolling, and the Dodgers on the road in their last 15, they're 4-11. So when they hit the road, they're not having much success right now. Much better at home, and you're going to give me Peralta, he's been all right lately. I know I've been kind of shitting on him for majority of the year, but I think he's in a good spot here. This is a nice get up game. This offense has been clicking for the Brewers. I know the last two games against the Reds, they looked a little shaky, but I'm not too worried about here. This is a big get up game. Kershaw has not been incredibly sharp, and the Dodgers just struggle on the road here. So, and the better bullpen by far goes to the Brewers. So they'll have Devin Williams should be available to close this game out when it gets to that point. So I took the Brewers minus 110 here versus the Dodgers to get it done in Milwaukee tonight. I know you got to worry about Otani, Freeman. Lux has been all right lately. Will Smith, but I'm not too worried given what the Brewers have been doing offensively lately. Top three offense in the NL. Peralta's been all right. They got the much better bullpen. So I'm going to take the Brewers to get the win here at minus 110. This game, Pirates, Padres, I played the over 8 in this one. Musgrove making his first Major League start back after the IL stint. He did make one AAA start. He gave up 2 earned through like 4 innings. So I mean he was all right, but it wasn't great. The Pirates have been feisty lately. They're scoring runs, dating back to that Padres series, the Dodgers series. So they can score runs. Musgrove hasn't been incredibly sharp, and before the IL stint, he was getting rocked too. So, and then you got Marco Gonzalez going on the other side. The Padres have been a wagon. I think they've scored 5+ in like 13 of the last 15 games or something. And the Padres can easily put up, 6 or 7 against Gonzalez in this bullpen too. So I like the over 8. I think Musgrove's going to get touched up a little bit, give up, 2-3 runs. And I think that's going to be enough to push this game over. I don't see the Padres scoring less than 5 or 6 runs in this game. So I went with the over 8 at minus 115. Just kind of fading both pitchers here and backing, both offenses. They've been good. We've seen what the Padres doing, especially late in games. They find a way. They extend the game, find a way, and get the win. Minus yesterday, but other than that, I mean they've been really good lately. So give me the over 8 in this one at minus 115. And the final game here, Braves and Giants. I'm backing Blake Snell and the Giants at minus 105. I put 2 units on this one. This is my one of my bigger plays I've had this season. Blake Snell has been lights out as of late. He's been so good. The Giants offense, especially versus lefties, they've been really hitting. And Chris Sale, he's been giving up a little bit lately and hasn't been going too deep into games. So we're gonna get that Braves bullpen and against Chris Sale, who lefties they've been crushing. Chris Sale's been giving up a little bit lately here, not going deep into games. And the Braves are off of the Colorado series. They're traveling, no days off. So I think maybe they'll be a little sluggish, need an adjustment day here. I think Blake Snell, has a dominant game tonight, and the offense for the Giants gets to Chris Sale and puts on some runs on that bullpen. I know it's a later game, so kind of the runs kind of get suppressed a little bit here, but that goes for the Braves too. It'll be tough to score against Snell. He's been on fire. I know he came off the IL stint and had a rough couple games, but ever since beginning of June, he's just been dominant. So I have no problem backing the Giants and Blake Snell here to get the win over Chris Sale. It'll be a great game. Snell versus Sale is going to be awesome to watch, but at the end of the day, I think it's going to be the Giants that come out on top with that offense. I know Camilo Duvall got optioned to AAA, but they've been fine. They found a way to come back and win against the Tigers. Didn't use Snell in any of those games, obviously, but they still found a way. And now you're going to get Blake Snell at his, probably the peak this year for what he's been doing. I just think the Giants get it done here against Snell. Again, they're like, I believe, third against lefties the last 3 weeks here since July 21st, fourth. They do strike out. They got a 29.5% strikeout rate, but 343 on base, 518 slug, 235 ISO. Their BABIP's 376. They got a 146 WRC plus. And they're also hitting the ball really hard. 38.2% versus lefties, 43% fly ball rate, 15.1% home run to fly ball rate also. So I think they're going to be able to get to Sale, score some runs on him, and score a little bit on this bullpen, and just have Blake Snell hold it down for him. So I'm going to be backing the Giants at minus 105 for 2 units tonight. And this is, just recapping, this is what I'm on. It's Brady Singer under 17.5 outs versus the Twins. Brewers money line versus the Dodgers at home. Luis Gil record the win at minus 148. Pirates Padres over 8 at minus 115. And the Giants money line minus 105 for 2 units as the nightcap game. So other than that, that's going to do it. Thanks for watching. Good luck, and let's cash some tickets.